Okay, so welcome back to Insider Gyan with my tea, which is almost about to get over क्योंकि मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले एक और Wednesday video shoot किया, the first one. Today, I wanted to talk about one topic which I get asked a lot, that how do I travel so much with a full-time job? Honestly, I get asked this question quite a lot because I have a travel YouTube channel as well. Link is in description box. Again, shameless promo. Go and check it out. Over there, I post travel vlogs, travel guides, and I usually end up taking about 4 to 5 trips every year. And of course, it's not that difficult. All it needs is a little bit of planning. So, aaj chai peete peete, I'm going to share with you how I do it. Okay, firstly, I typically take about 4 to 5 trips every year. 2 of them are usually big ones, like at least 1 or 2 weeks long. And the rest, I sort of take 1 or 2 days leave with the weekend, or maybe there's an extended weekend which I use. And during those long vacations, I try to go somewhere a little far from where I'm staying. But if it's the short ones, then आस-पास ही कहीं चले गए. And the last 2 years I was in Hong Kong, so Hong Kong is very tiny. आस-पास जाना मतलब it was going to Vietnam or to Thailand or to another country. So that's why I have technically covered quite a few of the Southeast Asian countries. But when I was in India, I used to go to like places within India itself, like Pondicherry हो गया या राजस्थान में कहीं हो गया. The 2 biggest tips that I can give you is plan ahead. Plan way ahead, मतलब have some foresight कि आगे आने वाले 4-5 महीने में कितनी छुट्टियां आ रही है and how you can club them into small vacations. So anyway, that's number 1. And second is, of course, be very active about combining your public holidays to get like good stretches of time, because I know leave milna is one of the biggest issues that people face. Of course, the second one is money, but if you are working, then I'm guessing that money is not as big an issue for you. And for the big ones, yes, जो तुम्हारी 1 या 2 हफ्ते की छुट्टी लेके when you get a whole stretch, for those it's so important to put in those leaves way in advance. Typically, what works for me is at least putting those leaves on the system, say 2 to 3 months before, and getting the right approvals. होता ही है कि इतना पहली बात तो लोगों को पता ही नहीं होता कि what is coming up, and of course there are some company specific policies, but usually people will not say no if they know that you are taking a leave like 3 months ahead in time. And then, at least for me, because I've been in consulting, whenever I get on a new project, if I anticipate that project to go on during my leave time, I make sure I let people know that, I am happy to be staffed on this project, but I have a 2-week leave coming up, so just so you know. And if it works for the project, they'll staff me on that project and they'll plan accordingly to have someone else cover for me during that time or whatever the situation is. But if it is not possible, they'll not staff me on that project. Which again, I'm fine with it. I know some people who go crazy about projects, that they want to be on a specific project, and in which case they sort of end up cancelling some of their leaves. That works from them, good for them. I never cancel my leaves for work. That's like my life policy कि काम को ज़्यादा seriously मत लो. What else do I have to share? Oh yeah, the other thing that I wanted to share was कभी भी company से कोई trip में जा रहे हो, तो at least I make a very active effort of utilizing that trip for a personal trip as well. For example, say for instance, Monday to Thursday, I'm traveling to Vietnam for some project work, and the company is anyway paying for my आना जाने का fare. So I might as well take Friday leave, and then Saturday, Sunday, I can pay for my own hotel, and those 3 days then give me a good chance to go around Vietnam. So that's an excellent way of saving some money as well as seeing a new place. The mantra is never let a business trip go waste. अगर मैं अपनी personal strategy share करूँ तो typically next year कौन से leaves लेने हैं या कहाँ जाना है, I usually have a rough idea in my head by the previous year itself. जैसे November, December के time में I have a list of places that I want to cover next year. And then I know that if I have to take like 2 big leaves and 3 or 4 small leaves, so I usually look at the holiday calendar and see कि कहाँ कहाँ क्या क्या लीव ले सकते हैं. And so important to pace it out as well. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि जनवरी में 3 दिन छुट्टी लिया फिर फरवरी में फिर से ले रहे हो. So at least like it's good to sort of pace out, especially if it's like the bigger leaves, then it's good to like pace out so that you know your boss doesn't feel like you're always on छुट्टी. ट्रिप के 3-4 महीने पहले आई स्टार्ट लुकिंग फॉर टिकट्स एंड होटल्स. टिकट्स आर द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. यूजुअली होटल्स तो ऑन गो भी मिल जाता है एंड क्लोजर टू द डेट भी मिल जाता है. And once the air ticket is booked, I see a lot of videos to get me excited about the place, make the itinerary and things like that. So yeah, I guess all I'm trying to say is it's really not that difficult. So many people come back to me saying कि boss ने छुट्टी approve नहीं करी, या you know like the tickets are so expensive during long weekends. How do you manage to like buy such expensive tickets? So planning ahead is literally the answer to all of these problems. For example, this year I was planning to go to Banff National Park in Canada. I was planning to do a African safari somewhere in Africa. Of course, none of those plans materialized. Let's see next year में क्या रहता है, कैसे scene रहता है. But this is exactly how last year I covered Japan, a 2-week trip to Japan, 2-week trip to Peru, and then a lot of short trips to Vietnam, Taiwan, China. Yeah, I think those were mostly the trips that I did last year. But it's fun, yeah. I mean, traveling is so much fun. Not just traveling, but whatever is your passion. Basically, it gives like a good break and it just refreshes you and prepares you for the next stretch of, you know, working hard and then earning your next travel. So that's what keeps me going. But yeah, I think that was all for this random video. Hope you guys like this. If you did, like कर देना and subscribe तो ज़रूर से कर देना because no reason. It's free for you. Please subscribe कर देना and I'm going to see you soon. Bye.